Hear me, Paradise! Did we not come here to escape the Empire? Do the Adirans not exemplify? You, Adiran! You herald the end of our way of life! You are a scourge upon our city! The citizens of Paradise have come to hear the truth. They need to know what will befall us if we do not deal with you. You may lie to me, but you cannot lie to all of these people. You only take what power we give you. Wait, stop! I wasn't finished.
Do you really think the Adirans killed the Claviger?
What do you want? What do you want?
I'm telling you, that so-called Watcher is a fraud.
Excuse me, are you going to see the Watcher?
Good. Then you can save me the time I would have spent debunking her myself.
My friend and I are metaphysical philosophers, and we have hit a bit of a snag.
If you want to run, now's our chance.
Don't mind me. I'll be over by that building not caring an ounce about this.
I say Watchers are a hoax, and he says Watchers are magical, all-knowing windows into the afterlife. Ugh, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Come on, it'll be fun. We'll go in together and learn all about your soul.
This isn't a game, but fine. Guess I'll try anything once. I'm a philosopher, after all.
Thank you for your perspective, Envoy. We'll trouble you no more.
You ever meet people who have too much free time on their hands?
Ah, I missed it. Did we win?
God, I hope she can help. Please, hear my prayers.
They say a strong soul can withstand this dream scourge. Hey, wait your turn!
Watcher sees all. The Watcher knows all. Your soul, Envoy. Your very soul is in danger. The Watcher can see it. The Watcher knows. An Envoy, a godlike. Two destinies come together. How curious. You are burdened with two weights so heavy. The Watcher laments for you, godlike. The Watcher can see into your soul. The Watcher knows. There is a soul plague descending onto the city, godlike. A plague that will endanger you. But the Watcher can see that your soul may still be saved. A gracious soul you have, a wealthy soul. The Watcher does not peddle slop. The Watcher provides deliverance from this soul plague. The Watcher must eat to help godlike. The Watcher asks for little in return. Or what? You'll have me shut down? You can't prove anything. At least I'm giving people hope. Can you Adiran say the same? Get out, godlike. I have other patrons waiting for me.
Nice work with that Watcher. Can't have people going around pretending to be insane.
I had a guy ask me whether dreams had a taste here once. I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it.
Ugh, what sweaty Adiran beast used my chair. Feels like they... Oh, you're that Adiran envoy.
God, what a mess. Andra, save us. Is there really any winning when there are people dead in the streets?
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is Adiran property. Your people have no business being here.
I understand that, but you can't just march up to the gate and order my soldiers around.
Then order them to get away from our property, or I'll use more than harsh language. Ah, the Emperor's envoy. I'm glad to see His Majesty is sending more Adirans to settle this untamed land. I am Alfir, a captain in the Steel Garrote under Inquisitor Ludwine. How else should one take one's rank, envoy? This sergeant of the Paradise Militia refuses to discipline his people about lingering near our headquarters. A less charitable woman might suppose that their loitering is intended to aggravate us.
Be reasonable. My militia need to pass this way to go to and from the East Gate. What are they supposed to do? Walk all the way down to the market entrance just to make you feel better?
They do more than simply walk by. They linger here, drinking and talking.
Look, none of us are professional soldiers. We're militia. We all have other jobs to get back to. Of course, we'll stop to have a drink and a laugh with our friends on our way to and from the gate. If the Steel Garrote want to look down their noses at us for our lack of discipline, that's fine. Just stop complaining that we don't take everything as seriously as you joyless lot.
See? This is what I'm talking about. Antagonism, plain and simple.
Fine. But I wish you people would be less uptight about all this.
I suppose that is resolution enough. Thank you, Envoy. Envoy?
Oh, great. Welcome, Envoy. You look well. At least the weather's decent. May you bring righteousness and justice to these shores and these people. Grant them your justice and vision to enact such laws as may benefit a great civilization and punish those who oppose it. We seek your leadership.
The broken throne, symbol of Wodoka the Oathbinder. She's nothing if not a bit dramatic. This is the Shrine to Bareth, god of death. Not sure which version of them this is.
We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Gilardi. I'd heard the godlike had come to... You're the one who survived the assassin's arrow as well, aren't you? Did your god revive you? Did you gaze upon the wheel itself? I must know.
Don't worry. Sansa loves his curios, but he won't stuff you for display until you're actually dead.
Fascinating. It's a shame you did not recognize them. Maybe your godly visitor wanted to disguise themselves. But I apologize. Everyone must be asking you such things. Can I interest you in my artifacts? Or one of my maps? I am. It's a pleasure to meet someone familiar with my work. But that map was hypothetical. To make a proper one would be the highlight of my career. I'd be happy to simply finish this expedition first. I hired a team of colleagues, you see, to help me cover the area, except they vanished. More than a month. Why aren't they writing? I'm a charming conversationalist.
Chances are good they're already dead.
You mean you will look for them? May the gods smile upon you. I sent one of my assistants to document each region. You might start by checking the bounty boards. Their names should be on there. I'll pay a fair commission for each set of notes you return with. I do not let hard work go unrewarded. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my height. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him. If you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay you for it. I may even have more work for you. You're back. What have you found?
Wasn't there supposed to be a cartographer around here?
You know, I've seen it all, except that. I've never seen exactly that.
You're back. What have you found? I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon. Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento.
Show me what you got.
A godlike in every.
Why is it somehow worse when the Revenants aren't trying to kill you?
I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Try and use their names, if you don't mind. It builds their confidence. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields, and that's why Emerald's there is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see, we've been dealing with some irregularities. Giata thinks so, and I trust Giata. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight, and the mercy of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world, but it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand. Come back soon.
The great mystery is.
I can't believe my eyes. A true godlike, and in such good shape.
This is one of the living land's main export hubs.
Fair.
Or
I didn't do anything wrong.
it used to be.
Probably using me as an example. Peek on the no kid, you know? I'll be back out there in no time. You watch.
Your face!
If you need a ranger, find a Cierno at headquarters. I can't help you.
Ah, a new face. Welcome, welcome. There may not be much left, but feel free to take a look. I suppose that is fair, considering the sorry state of affairs here. Most of what is here is just scrap and forgotten things. It certainly does now. Besides, I pay a reasonable sum to Fjord for any sales I make. I'm not a parasite. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is better than everything here being wasted, hmm? Right. Look, do you want to shop or not?
First, my wife runs off to carry this, and now this. Not one for talking right now. On top of everything else going on, now I can't get this blasted equipment to work. I couldn't tell you. It's just that the fluid doesn't line up with the tubey things or whatever. Oh, sure, thanks. I hope you can find something I didn't. Is that all you got? Let's go.
Not bad, Ari.
Worth and Rob! And Rob! Nice work. And Rob!
Quiet as the depths.
This is mine. Take Worth and Rob! And Rob! Next one's mine.
You're mine now.
EOC! And Rob!
Is anybody there? Can anyone hear me? Keep going. I'm down here.
What's taking so long? I have been waiting.
Oh, no, you don't. Look right.
And rock! And rock!
Coming from the rear.
Ulu 10!
Another one. Find you better armor.
And rock! Exworth and rock! Exworth and rock!
I owe you one.
Oh, finally a rescuer. I was beginning to lose my voice. Truly, I can't tell you how boring it is to talk to oneself. Quilici warned Vidaro that the roots would swallow the soil. As usual, nobody listened to him. So, here we are. We've never had plants like these. I'm no botanist, but even I can tell that something's not right. Ah, nonsense! I can't go yet. My notes are down here somewhere. They contain priceless data on the wildlife around Fjord. I know exactly where they are. I just can't get to them. As soon as I dug them out, a gang of sporlings ran off with them. I can heave myself topside in time, but I'm in no shape to fight. Help with one hand and disparage with the other, huh? Fine, I'll take it. They ran into the ruins. Now hurry. I can't have a Sporling eating my life's work. For all I know, they could be halfway to Nakutadek by now.
Right behind you.
Eggsworth and Rob!
Come on, boy.
And Rob! And Rob!
That it?
Here it comes.
You're alive? I mean, you're back. Ah, did you find my notes? Ah, yes, the cover's a little worse for wear, but the notes are intact. My findings on squirrel essence are going to change everything. Everything! As everyone knows, squirrel brains grow and shrink in accordance with the nut season. So I thought, what if a squirrel's soul shrinks too? Huh? I propose that the size of our soul corresponds to our brain mass. If it weren't for this sinkhole, I would have already submitted it. I can't imagine any of my specimens are still intact, and I'll have to find somewhere to sleep. But I've got my notes. I can try again. Take this. Buy yourself something nice. It's the least I can do.
What just happened? Heard somebody squirrel. You take lead.
Best shot. Watch your back. On your rear. And roll. Glad that's over.
Keep quiet.
This one's mine.
Here we go.
Make work and roll. Make work and roll. Make work and roll. Who's ready for more? Take your best shot. Come and get me. Left hand rock. Left hand rock. Left hand rock. And rock! Take work and rock! Take work and rock! And rock! And rock! Good for you! Yeah.
quiet, Nimdut.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. The bars stifle us. We cannot recall when last we spoke. Hollow faces in a line. What has come of this place? A hand of generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals? A new tongue, an unfamiliar name. The harvest grows, the dead rise. What do they hope to achieve? Lift the shroud from the wheel. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make? The flightless bird resents the hawk. Time flows forward. Do they bring wonders or catastrophe? Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
You're mine now!
Work and rock!
You're not looking so good. Next one's mine. I think I sprained my shoulder. Right behind you.
Stop it! Remind me not to speak you.
Watch yourselves. Nothing like a win with a good team. That tower's for Fjord's Rangers. It's where they stand around and argue about the best
Listen,
route to ships.
we'll get to the bottom of this. Not sure how, but we'll get there.
Eat the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. May need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower is a clear view of the mountains, the city, and the sea. You'll defend it with your life.
I agree that this is important, Masoni. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
The roots, the sinkholes, the plague, the famine, and now this? It feels like we're besieged on every side. We've suspected the killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
There hasn't been time? A traitor in your ranks is serious.
I told you I'll do it.
And lose my best hunter to whatever might have taken Monato and Verano? Absolutely not. I cannot risk you, Massoni. We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fior, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation. Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Monato. He hunted the Black Padfoot a few months back. That thing was impossible to track, but he did it.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
Tell him about D'Urso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved, two of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers D'Urso and Casagrada.
That's a powerful accusation to make. I know you rangers are a tight bunch.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men, and they haven't been particularly forthcoming. Casagrada has the makings of a good ranger, but he's green, headstrong.
And quick to anger.
I've seen the type. Rash and proud.
Perfect. Young, strong, and too stupid to know everyone else knows more than he does. Like a yearling splint wolf.
Right. Lately he's been pushing to patrol alone. Says he works better that way. But he's not ready yet.
Then his partner, the veteran Verano, doesn't return with Casagrada from the last foray, and Casagrada has fuck all to say about it?
D'Urso is a veteran. She came up with Monato and Verano, but she's younger than them, and an uncommonly talented tracker. Monato was her partner. They had a falling out over something to do with your people, Envoy, and shortly after, Monato disappeared.
She's been distant ever since. Doesn't pipe up much in meetings or come out to the bar.
Nursing a grudge is one thing. Turning on your squad mates is another.
You don't turn on your partner without a blessed good reason. They've probably saved each other's lives 1,000 times.
D'Urso's also one of the few with the skills to take Monato down, so we can't rule her out. You'd have to ask her.
She doesn't talk about it, not even with the other veterans. I feel like she blames us, but I don't know what for.
I've moved D'Urso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but D'Urso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure.
I'm sure Massoni here will be waiting with bated breath. Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
Agreed.
Do you think the dream scourge is contagious?
Considering it affects plants, animals, and people, not necessarily that order. Yes.
Right. This place has seen better days.
Yeah, I pretty much brought.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die. I could, but why would I, when he's just so adorable? It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service. I've been doing this long enough to know exactly why I was stationed here, and it wasn't for guard duty. All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols. Ugh, there's too many of them. Check in twice a day, sign the patrol roster, write your reports, keep up with the bulletin board, make sure the recruits are cleaning their gear.
Come on. You can't maintain a fighting force with shoddy equipment and poor discipline.
It's busy work. She says it's meant to protect us, but all of us took this job knowing it was dangerous. We should be out there killing the creatures attacking our farmers, not writing 5-paragraph essays on bandit movements.
You have a point.
Half of these kids can hardly read. Monato's always been acting strangely. Most paranoid man I've ever known. Thinks everyone's out to get him. Me, you, your steel garrote. Gods only know why. But one thing's for sure. You won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. He's a competent fool. No different from most of our recruits. And this land is cruel. I give him 6 months. Maybe a year. Verano and I are stationed on opposite ends of the valley. I hardly ever see the man except in passing. Casagrada is his partner, supposedly. You want to know more, ask him. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp. The Animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is beyond me. But if you want to track down Monato, that would be the first place to look. From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there. It was claimed by an old Animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zareps, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could. I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself. Right. Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
Hopefully, when we find Monato, we can find some answers.
You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fjord Ranger's Rising Star do for you, Your Eminence? Oh, it is? Yeah, temporary. Asierno's just sorting some things out. But everyone seems dead set on doubting my word. I don't see what the issue is. It's all just a big misunderstanding. I don't know anything. This is all just a misunderstanding. Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault. Verano should be back at headquarters any minute. He seemed to have things under control when we got separated. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew 2 of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over. I've told you everything I know. No one else seems to believe me, so believe whatever you want. Look for a bridge southwest from Fjord, near Nakotedek. Go west across the bridge and you'll come across the camp. There could still be bandits around there. Be careful.
Hopefully it's not too late for his partner. For both their sakes.
Oh no, no! Well, that was fun.
Unseen, unheard.
They come. Here we go. And run. And run. On your right. And run. I think we've lost him. Eggsworth and Rob! and roll!
Something's not right here.
And roll! Eggsworth and roll!
Quiet as the devil.
Eggsworth and roll! Eggsworth and roll! And roll! And roll!
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window. Stay alert. Just in case. Keep quiet.
Done it. You're mine now.
Coming from your right.
And roll.
Take your best shot.
And roll. And roll. And roll. Take worth and roll. And roll. And roll. And roll.
That's all of them.
You take lead.
Someone there?
You're gonna regret and roll. And roll. Take worth and roll. And roll. Take worth and roll. And rot! Loosen! Eggsworth and rot!
On your right.
And rot!
You're right.
And rot! Eggsworth and rot!
Onward. To your left.
Eggsworth and rot! And rot! And rot!
Thanks.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window.
Stay alert, just in case. Quiet as the depths.
Eggsworth and rot!
Show your totem, you. Get him! Stop right there! Not looking so good. Feeling great.
and rob! And rob! Eckworth and rob!
Good one! Coming from your...
Okay, sick!
No point in wasting bullets. This one's mine.
And rob! Eckworth and rob!
You're a good friend.
That all you got?
This one's
It's
mine.
the envoy.
Let's go.
Egworth and Rob!
What was that? Here we go.
And Rob! Egworth and Rob! And Rob! Sick.
Back on my feet. Right flank.